Hello, this is Sharon, and I'm going to show you how to make this cord organizer. Hi guys, did you like the coin purse that I have showed you how to make in my other video? So in this case, I added just one, and as you can see, I used two colors of yarn, pink and the other one is white, which is the main color. And now you can turn this into a cord holder or headphone holder if you want to keep it from tangling, and also a coin purse. Now, if just in case you want something that is, just something that would organize your headphones or cords, and you just want a piece of thing. Now I'm gonna show you how to make a simple cord holder. Alright, to start, we're going to work a slip knot, and to do that you're just going to wrap it around your index finger and then put the yarn tail in the middle, and then using your hook you're going to pull this yarn in the center and then pull both the yarn, the working, and the yarn tail, and then that's it. That's how to make a slip knot. Now we're going to work a few stitches in rows, and we're gonna make a cord holder. So in order to do that, we're going to chain up until we get the width that we want for our cord holder. And in my case, I'm gonna chain 7, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then we need to have a turning chain. So I'm gonna add 2 chains, and this will count as 1 stitch. And in the third chain from hook, I am going to work a half double crochet. In the third, 1/2 double crochet until you get to the last chain. So we now have 4, 5, 6, 7, and okay, so we have 8 half double crochets in this row. So in the next stitch we're gonna work, or we should have 8 rows too. So in order to do that, we're gonna chain 2, and in the same stitch as the chain 2, we're gonna work 1/2 double crochet and into each stitch. So we now have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So as you can see, 2, 4, 6, 8. So we have 8 half double crochets. Now we're going to chain 2, and into the same stitches chain 2, we're going to count our second half double crochet. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we now have 8 half double crochets, and we're going to repeat that until we have about 10 to 12 rows of 1/2 double crochet into each stitch. We're adding 2 half double crochets into the very first stitch when we start the row. We do this so that there won't be any holes on the edges. I have worked 3, 6, 9 rows of half double crochets, and on the 10th row I'm going to work the button, and I'm gonna work a flower button somewhere in the middle. And so because I have 8 half double crochets in row, I am planning to maybe work a chain, 2 half double crochets in here. So I guess this is the middle part where I can work the flower button. This will be like the center where you're going to work your flower. So to start, you're going to chain 2 and then work a double crochet into the middle. So this is the middle, and this is like a ring where we're going to work the petals of the flower. So we're going to work 2 double crochets, and then we're going to chain 2 into the same stitch. We're gonna work another petal. So we have formed 1 petal here. We're going to add 1 more by chaining 2 and then work 2 double crochets. And then chain 2 into the same stitch. We're gonna work a slip stitch. So in between the petals, you're gonna work a slip stitch, and then this will turn our work to the other side. Okay, so this is the second half double crochets in the same stitch. So we're gonna chain up 2 first, and then once we get here, make sure it's into the second half double crochet. We're going to chain 2 and then work a double crochet, chain 2, slip stitch into the same stitch, and work another petal. And then chain 2, and now we have 4. So we're going to add 1 more petal. So it could be a struggle to work the last one because it's getting tighter, but I'm sure there's still some space there where you can add 1 petal. Okay, so now we have 5 petals, and then after that we will now continue working the half double crochet. So make sure that you're gonna work into the second stitch, which is here. Okay, so this is okay. Half double crochets, into the remaining stitches. Okay, so when you count, it should just be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then chain 2 into the same stitch, work half double crochets. Make sure you're not skipping the one on top of the flower, because that counts as one half double crochet. So when you get here, you will just work a stitch into the middle of the flower, underneath the flower, and then continue working one half double crochet. Make sure there are also 4 half double crochets in the row so that it will not be lopsided. And you can always check the back and count 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. In my case, I only have 7, and so I will go back, and I have probably missed a stitch in the middle, so I'm going to work the stitch underneath the flower. That's my 4th, and then into the next stitch, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so there you go. And then we will just continue it until we get to the length we want. So I probably just work one more row of half double crochets. So I just worked one row of half double crochets, and then what I'm gonna do next is I'm going to fasten this off, and then I will do the edging for this. Alright, so I'm going to use the white yarn for the edging of this cord holder, and I'm gonna start somewhere here in the middle, and then I'm going to work a few rows of 1 single crochet in every stitch, and I'm gonna do that, and maybe work into the stitch, not around the chain 2 here, because I might create a hole and I don't want a hole in here. So make sure that you work up a few stitches around neatly, and this is what it looks like. And then I'm gonna work a few more single crochets around. And then once I get to the corner, I'm gonna work 3 single crochets for the corner, and then continue working 1 single crochet on top of this of each half double crochet stitches. And then when I get to the other corner here, I'm gonna work 3 single crochets. And then continue working 1 single crochet around. So this is what it looks like so far. Here, once I get here, I will chain up for the loop so that when we put the cord here, we can lock using the flower. So this functions like a button. I'm gonna work up a loop, probably maybe 10, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, and just make sure that it fits. And then after that, just keep on working a few stitches around, 1 single crochet in each stitch around. So this is what it looks like now, and when you put your headphone here. And that's how you can make this cord organizer. Hope you enjoyed watching. Goodbye.